What's up, everybody? We're back with some more Nova Drift.
Nova Drift!
Alright, and today I'm going to try... I saw a request to do a build that is focuses on the wild mod. What was it called? Like Galvanic Discharge or something like that?
Yeah.
So basically I'm going to make a bug zapper build.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird.
So what weapon do I want to do with the bug zapper build?
I think you had said that you're eventually gonna throw it away.
Probably.
So go with just whatever feels comfortable.
Whatever feels right.
If you want to spend rerolls, if you're gonna throw it away,
I'll start with...
I mean, split shot is not a terrible place to start since you're planning on going for a lot of burn damage.
Yes, that is true.
Does lend with,
now,
lend
we always do Halo shields when we're doing burn damagey stuff, but we almost never do Helix shields.
Well, it's generally because the Halo shield is really good and the Helix shield is...
Pisha.
questionable.
Alright, we're gonna go Sentinel. So we're really gonna go full in on this. Wee! Oh, see, look at our little Orby boys.
Yeah, look at them not do anything.
Well, it's because nothing was near me at the time. But
that's true.
This Halo shield would have done the same thing. Well, I mean, I feel like if you're just gonna throw it at me.
Yeah.
But I need other things too. But
yeah, but it is also 1% shield durability. Or shield damage reduction.
Alright, so we want shield durability because we want to go Omni Shield. And now, whenever people hit our shield, we'll put out the Helix Orbs and we'll zap them.
Yeah.
We're going to want shield cooldown because we're going to want the Galvanic...
Revolver
I think it's just called Discharge or something.
Yeah, Discharge.
We want a Discharge. So, but for now, we're just gonna get him in that little bump.
Get the bumpty bump.
Do the bumpty bump. It's like the Humpty Hump, but with bumps. Probably just as bad of a song, though.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
How could I say something so controversial and yet so brave?
The reflexive shield that is a form of galvanize.
So we're just gonna get it all built up, and then eventually we'll just be a burning, face smashing machine.
Look at all them Helix Orbs.
Yeah,
They exist.
they sure do.
Shield effect radius and shield effect power. Both good times.
Both things that we're going to get eventually.
Woo!
Pew, 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 pew. Come on. Hold on.
Zap, zap.
I have other business.
Boost! Aw. Kind of wish that the Helix Orbs would rainbow, too. Ooh.
Alright.
You know the rule, though, Lee. You have to take Revelation.
Find Revelation.
It's too good.
Take Revelation. Man, I could have 3 Scorching Wakes.
It would be a lot of fire.
But I gotta...
Bigger shield. Bigger, but...
Yeah.
Breakier
I'm
shield.
eventually gonna want that.
Yeah,
eventually.
Eventually. Not right now while you're currently still using them rainbow splashes.
Zap. Oh man, look at how many Bernie orbs.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't want flash shielding. That'd be a terrible idea.
Weaponized shields. Targets within the weaponized effect take more damage. Which basically means anything hit by the Helix Orbs are going to take more Helix damage.
Correct.
Another boost!
Well, Galvanic Outburst.
Yep, and that's 3 more copies.
Which is why I took it then, because we had the recursive, so it's just... That's the one we want. So, if something hits us, they're gonna get zapped. So we can kind of just bump into them. Alright, let's throw the weapon away.
Go just for the zappy zaps?
Yep, we're going full zappy zaps.
Alrighty.
Omni Shield.
Full bug zapper.
Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to get all the regen stuff now.
Yeah, we need the health, the shield regen. Lord!
Yep. This is the idea.
It looks good.
Eventually, I think we're gonna want that. But like I said, we need to get the regeneration going and then the shield regeneration.
Yes. Zonk! Just...
Yeah. Just full on, just... zap. Well, there's our regenerative shields.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Bravado, but...
We'll come back for you.
We've got a plan. Zap. Zap.
Obsession. It's...
But we have to take a lot of wild mobs.
We do.
Because the whole build is galvanic outbursts. And efficiency is right here. And my god, do we want efficiency.
Yes. The 20% regeneration because you're not firing. Zap.
Since we're doing a lot of crash damage stuff, we're probably going to also want to get skirmish.
Yeah.
And then obviously we still need Candescence. So these guys are probably going to be our hardest fights.
Yeah. There's Candescence. There's Adrenal Module.
Adrenal Module also pretty good. Skirmish good, but we're doing a lot of burn damage, so I think Candescence has got to be where we start.
Although, isn't the main benefit of Skirmish that it's bumps and shots?
Yes, but it also just flat increases your crash damage by like 25%, I believe.
Alright, well, that's fair. Do you want the smaller shield?
It does increase shield effect power by 25%.
Yes.
That's pretty
good. And more
good.
shield durability at the cost of some radius. I think that's pretty good.
But there's also Purge, which gets us to Purification, and we want that.
You do want Purification, yes.
Those zaps are so good.
You're already up to what? 4 galvanic outbursts?
Yes. We need many more. And many more.
Hey, Purification.
Alright. So now all of our zaps and stuff will do even more damage.
Yep. You're probably going to want to pick up, since you've gone full into that, you'll probably want to pick up like a Deadly Wake, maybe even a Scorching Wake at some point, just to add some extra burns.
Man, those nubs just
They just
erased
go
from existence. Zap, 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 zap. What do we need to do to get Sanctuary?
Well,
we'll get volatile shields because we don't want our shields to break, but it'll give us shield durability.
Oh, what's the one next to it?
Oh, that's flash shielding, which brings us Tempest Shield, but we don't want flash shielding with an Omni Shield setup. That's bad.
So volatile shields just for the 5% shield durability, and the
or I can get adaptive armor because channeling makes our shield stronger as well.
Yes, but the getting discharge leads you into. Oh, that's discharge. Discharge is the one where when you fire, your shield zaps a bit, right?
Yes, and you can fire without your weapon.
Does that mess with efficiency? Because efficiency is when you're not firing.
You bring up a good point. I don't know. The answer, solid maybe.
Sweet. Solid maybes are the best answers.
Alright, well there's discharge.
When you fire, your shield discharges a portion of its energy striking outward. And it's just more.
Or
More
you can
stuff.
get more crash damage.
And discharge is the
Yeah.
Zapper shields.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta at least stay on brand.
Stay on brand. So now you can just do that on your own and just zap, zap, zap.
So now we're zapping.
Yep.
And also, that
That
appears
is creating Helix orbs.
and it also appears to be setting off galvanic or the galvanic thing too. It looked like, because I don't think my zaps are normally that vigorous. Let's see. Gemini Protocol is good because that would put my health way down if I then want to get Adrenal Module.
Yeah,
That would make all of my damage much stronger.
it's true.
And we have access to Adrenal Module because we have regenerative shields. So
Yes, it's come up a couple times, but we've needed other things.
So I think that's solid.
Yeah.
So we're just
Boost.
we're just a space bug zapper.
The lightning doesn't stay long enough to do anything other than teal. You get like little clips of purple in the teal lightning, but this doesn't really boost.
Well, thank you.
You got him.
Got him. Well, hey, look, Adrenal Module.
There you go.
I mean,
8 rerolls, so you don't want to throw them away.
you know what I like about this discharge? I don't have to be facing things. It knows where to go.
Yeah. You do. It does seem to trigger your reflexive shields in the direction you're facing.
Yes.
So there is still a front punch.
A frunch, if you will.
I really won't. Just really won't. Oh, focus.
Sanctuary
There you go. It's
barrier is part of it. So we're gonna get barrier, and then we gotta get
barrier and
Aegis. And Aegis, I think, came from the kinetic.
Yes.
Didn't used to. Didn't always did, but does now.
You also still didn't pick up focus shields yet, which I feel like we should have been at some point.
Focus shields?
That's the shrinks your shield but makes it stronger.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure we'll get that eventually.
Yeah, lowers the radius.
So we want kinetic boost because that leads into
Aegis.
Aegis, which leads into Sanctuary.
Yep.
And we want Sanctuary.
Yes, we do. Now, at this point, does the crash damage even matter as much?
Now that we're discharging, not really.
Because maybe Apotheosis? Just make you immune to crash damage?
Maybe.
I mean, at that point, it would make Skirmish basically a wasted talent, but...
Zap, 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 zap. And then now we want to get right up in his business so our orbs can really do some work.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Not bad.
I'll take it.
Aegis, yeah.
So now if we don't thrust, we get some armor. I'll be the first one to admit this build probably better without Helix, but I mean,
It's done okay.
you gotta let it try to shine.
It's true. And admittedly, what this build has that, for example, the Halo shield doesn't. Hey, Sanctuary.
Okay, so we're gonna get shield durability, shield effect power, base shield durability, crash knockback resistance.
Yeah.
And
Then you lose thrust.
yeah, the shield only begins cooldown when it breaks.
But
it
you got the regen.
It gives me extra regen for the lower it is, which is
Yeah.
nice. It will also hurt our thrust.
Yes.
So we might want to invest in thrust at some point. So we'll eat some of the shots just so he gets zapped back. So fancy seeing you so soon.
Yeah. What's nice with Sanctuary, by the way, I don't know if you noticed this, because your shield was in the middle of charging, or of cooling down, before you grabbed Sanctuary, it was allowed to finish that cooldown first.
Well, that was
and then pop
nice
back
of them.
to full. But now it's not cooling down. Now it's just regen.
But it's a lot of regen.
It is.
So it's a healthy amount.
There's another situation where maybe one copy of hypermetabolism wouldn't be a terrible idea.
You're not wrong.
I'm still tempted at some point to try and do
also, I mean, obviously we have Galvanic Outburst here,
Yes.
but we have
Energized
Energized Shields, which gives you a faster shield cooldown, minus rate of fire, and minus constructability speed, which doesn't matter. And your shield effect power is increased by your current speed, so if we want to keep zipping around.
True, but what that specifically does is it makes it so that your Helix does more. Because it's the shield effect power, right?
Yes, and it makes my shield come back faster.
Well, you have a faster cooldown, but you also no longer have a cooldown.
Oh,
because of Sanctuary.
Well, the cooldown only starts when the shield breaks. It still has a cooldown.
Okay, yes, but if your shield breaks, you're dead.
It's not a good situation if my shield breaks, admittedly.
You've taken Omni Shield and Gemini Protocol, which means if your shield breaks, you have one hull.
So we'll go for Galvanic Outburst, get more of that shield damage reduction,
and more zaps.
Yes.
Just bug zap all day, every day.
Yes. Realistically, if Galvanic Outburst ever comes up, we have to take it.
Yeah, it's like yesterday with the heavy caliber. It was just like, there may be other things you want, but if it shows up, that's sort of the point. Let's go. I started to say that what the Helix Shield has over the Halo Shield is that the Halo Shield basically just constantly takes damage because anything that's in your shield hurts it.
I won't immediately die if it breaks if I take emergency systems. Thank you very much.
That is true.
And in fact, that could save my life in a pinch. So I think I'm actually going to take it.
Going to take it for that off chance that if something happens...
Yeah, if something happens, there's... I'm not fine, but there's... my chances of recovery and survival increased dramatically.
That's fair.
I'm still in a real bad spot if my shield goes down.
It's true.
But...
So, I keep trying to overcomplicate the saying. This is a Helix Shield is a sturdier shield than Halo.
Yes.
Halo will likely do more damage more consistently, but this one will survive longer. Which, since your actual idea for this is the zaps rather than the actual shield itself, I think it's the safer option over Halo. And it's still doing a fair amount of burn damage.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
Because once you get a bunch of orbs, they're going to hit things.
Oh, see you later. Hello again.
I got some big boy orbs. Oh, they get thrown over there.
He's still alive somewhere.
He took a lot of damage to get there. And...
Ta-da! Okay. Get Deadly Wake, because why not?
Yeah, it's nice.
That's tempting, but Deadly Wake.
Yeah. It just gives you a little bit more extra...
A little more extra.
A little more extra burn. Not a lot more, but a little more.
Some extra incidental burning.
Yep.
Alright.
Hey, way baby.
Zap, 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 zap. Poke, zap.
Punch.
I'm just gonna stay on this side of you.
There he goes.
Oh.
Yeah, those... Like I said, those Helix orbs are actually doing better than I was expecting. And you're definitely... Your zaps do quite a bit of damage.
Look, I figured it out. Those little orbs are the moths that are getting zapped for the bug zapper. Look, it's still on theme. Everything's on theme. It's like I planned it the whole time. Hey, look, I got burst.
Sweet.
Oh, not today.
Hey, it's our good friend First Boss.
Bye, first boss.
It's Mid Boss.
Oh, mid boss.
You know, I've never played enough of Disgaea to actually meet Mid Boss.
How could you?
I know. I'm terrible.
Tempting, but I feel like we should get adaptive armor.
Yes, adaptive armor is good. Because channeling is really good, and then
Yes.
core shielding is always safe and sound. No matter what you're doing.
So, this is doing pretty well so far.
I'm curious to see how this does against our good friend Seraphir.
Yeah, well, that's my only concern, because I feel like this is pretty good against swarms. So I'm not too concerned with the swarms.
I mean, it did really well against Punchy Magoo.
Yes, but he's a little bit more straightforward.
Yes, and much slower. Seraph moves. A lot, in fact. You won't really be able to just sit behind him and zap, zap, zap the way you do with most big things.
Oh, see you later.
You're basically just going to have to do a drive-by zapping.
Alright, channeling.
Channeling is
going
good.
to increase our regen and improve our shield power.
Yep.
And
At least I don't think that lightning is considered part of the shield power, is it?
I don't think so. But our little Orby boys will get stronger.
Boys. Which we still need to take the focus shields at some point. But I think channeling was absolutely the better.
Yeah. So we're pretty tough, so we can kind of get in things' faces and bully them a bit.
Yeah. Is it zap? Hey, core shielding.
Alright, so I'll take that. We'll also reduce the damage of these zaps that I'm doing, because those technically hurt me.
It's true, they do. There we go. You also got 5 hull out of that, Lee.
I sure did.
5 hull durability is like...
It's like I doubled up.
It's... Maybe not quite doubled up, but it's easily like 1% of your total hull.
Alright, so I can easily get out of this guy's way better than the previous build.
It's true. That said, the damage that you're putting on him is not... Oh boy.
I was purposely letting him hit me
Letting
to
hit
see
you
what
there.
what kind of damage I could do.
There's a part of me that says if you can get your shield back to full, let him snipe you once just to see how big of a Helix Orb you get. But I would only want that to happen if you're at or near full shield.
Oh man, he took a left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, he did. Because the Helix Orb's size and strength is proportional to how much damage you took. And those do a lot.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
It's pretty solid.
Wasn't too shabby.
I wouldn't have advised taking too many more of those shots like that. But I mean, you also seem to take it pretty well.
Take it like a champ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those Helix Orbs from that one hit are still going.
Yeah, look how far out they went, dude.
Yeah.
It's just...
I was going to say at one point, I forget which mod it was, but there's one where it's when you take a hit, it can only do, like it reduces it to, I
was gonna say, it might not be a bad idea, but it might be the worst idea.
Damage is increased proportionate to your proximity to targets and your missing hull strength and shield durability. You are always missing a lot of hull strength.
Yep.
Your shield does regenerate really well. Is it more than 10 damage a second? If it's at least 10... It has to be more than 10 damage a second. Because if it's not, then you were going to get killed by this. But if it is more than 10 a second, Dying Star would be so fun with this.
I know how much you love it.
I do. Focus shields is probably the safer option.
Yeah, how about this? We're going to get focus shields. I also might want to get Blink at some point just because Blink is really good.
Yes.
But if we can get a couple of Defiances, then I'll consider it. This might be okay now, but I can't guarantee that it's okay now.
It's true. Also, does Defiance do anything for you? Because isn't Defiance hull damage?
Self-damage resistance.
Oh, so that's true. So it is self-damage resistance.
And guess what Dying Star does? Every self-damage.
It does do a lot of self-damage, but it's so good. And it makes your health bar constantly glow.
It makes everything constantly glow because everything's on fire.
Yeah, this is fine.
Zap, 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 zap. Let him hit me with some bullets so I zap him some more.
Yep.
Alright. Ha! Beat you to it. Trying to steal my thunder.
No, you use lightning. Lots and lots of lightning.
Yeah, but they're related. Although in the vacuum of space...
Yeah, in the vacuum of space, there should be no thunder to your lightning. Could you even... Science question. Can you even have lightning in space?
No, because I believe it requires something to conduct it. Like
oxygen?
Yeah, well, yeah, charged electrons. Something.
I don't know, man. I don't know enough. I don't know enough about space.
I can get rid of all of those and then be tinier.
Tinier and less frictioned.
Less frictioned. Or I can reroll. I have 12 rerolls.
You have 12 rerolls.
Well, there's my blink.
There's your blink. There's burning heart. What is the burning heart difference?
Flat weapon damage for weapons that hit. I don't do that, and then burn damage.
Yeah, and solar heart. Oh, soling heart. I was saying burning heart. Yeah, I think blink is a nice safe one. Helps you get out of dodge.
And honestly, now that I have blink, I might just start hard re-rolling for more galvanic outbursts because.
Yeah. And defiance.
Yeah, but mostly galvanic outburst.
Of course. That is the point of the build.
It's the point of the build, and I like the idea of just like I can get 100 of those things, and then I'm invincible, right?
Maybe. Does that work that way?
I don't know.
1% damage reduction to your shields.
Depends on if it's additive or multiplicative.
Multiplicative.
Yeah. But I mean, things have been going well so far. I can't complain.
Yeah. It's really, it's another one of those builds where you don't have to aim. Any build where you don't have to aim
is a good build for me.
Is a good build. Like, as long as you're doing damage, if you're just able to just throw bullets out and focus on dodging and maneuvering, it's solid. Oh, that XP was trying so hard.
Yeah. Black holes do that. Zap, 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 zap.
Yeah?
Alright.
Oh, something hit you big there.
Yeah.
You take a scorching wave.
Alright. No, we're going to take Chaotic Ambition.
Why?
This is going to give us more wild mods offered per level. And our main things are wild mods that we want now.
Yeah, but you also have 13 rerolls.
Yes, but this is going to just for every reroll, there will be more wild mods available.
Well, yes. But it's a mod that on its own doesn't give you fancy things.
Yes, but it leads to more better fancy things.
I know.
Zap, 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 zap. Oh, he got a shot off. What a jerk.
I mean,
Oh, hello.
he may be first boss, but he's still a boss.
Is he, though? Is he
I mean,
really?
he is. I like just the little, like, pops of purple around your ship as the helix orbs get created.
Spawn into being.
There's that weird indicator of just, you took a damage.
I love the seek and destroy quick nature of the electricity because it deals with those little orbs that shoot in every direction. It deals with them before they even get shots off, which is nice.
Yeah, because those saucers
And
can be obnoxious.
my electricity is pretty far-reaching.
Yes.
Not too many things are out of my reach if I'm in the center of the screen.
Blink.
Okay. Oh,
Ah,
God.
Dying Star came back.
It always comes back.
Of course it does.
Reroll. You know, I'm supposed to have more wild mods show up.
Yeah, well, it gives you +1 max wild mods.
Do we take the 1?
I mean, I think the 1 is a good idea. I would admittedly be very, very curious to see how hard they stack.
Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the 1, and then with this and everything else I have, if Dying Star shows up, I'll take the Dying Star.
Third time's charm. Oh, hey!
It's not even time for you yet.
It's wave 140, and Seraph is just like, no.
I just...
Well, there's your Dying Star.
So, I turned at a very bad point in time when he had
Yeah.
the little orby things out. That was unfortunate, because I feel like that build could have really went places.
It could have.
I let that build down at that moment.
It happens.
And for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Book Zapper built. You were better than this.
Again, Seraph 2.0 showed up 60 waves early. He was tired of your shenanigans.
Yeah, but I could have done that better.
I know. The
But-
internet knows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you still showed off what it was capable of.
I would have Dying Starred. I was gonna.
Yeah, you were. I could feel it.
I feel it in my bones.
In my bones.
Okay, so that was the Zappy Bug build. Helix Shield it's fine.
Yeah.
I thought it was neat. I still think it's probably better with a different shield, but it was fun. I like zapping things.
Yeah.
It's good times all around. So yeah, give it a try. You'll probably like it.
Yeah.
And with that, see you guys next time.
Bye.